has been a very long summer transfer window. We have brought a lot of players have left, and we're hopefully heading into a very good third season with Newcastle United. Hello and welcome back to my FM23 beta series with Newcastle United, where today we're going to get the first two matches of season 3 with Newcastle. We'll be facing Leeds and then Brentford in the Premier League. We're going to jump into this straight away, but if you do enjoy today's episode, please do hit the like button. It really helps out. One of my lights just fell over behind my computer, if you were wondering what that noise was. Didn't need that lighting anyway, it's absolutely fine. This is going to be the lineup we're using for today. If this lineup looks really bizarre to you, then head back to yesterday's episode, check out the transfers, check out what we did there. It was a long window, there was lots of movement, but today we're going to have, I'm going to not pronounce any of these names correctly. Just let me know down in the comments below how many I've pronounced wrong. Set a poll up. It's all good. We're going to start in goal. Magnian. We've then got Mendes, Salisu, Silva and Timber. They are behind Declan Rice, Tielemans, Fernandez, Cavarat, I can't say his name, Palmer and Wilson for the first match of the season. And we need to give someone a squad number. There we go. Just auto number that. I'm aware. I'm a monster. I don't pick my players' numbers. That was the whole problem with Rodriguez, which if you watched yesterday's episode, you will know what I'm on about. We're favourites for a reason, guys. We really need a win. We're going to start the season well. We don't like Leeds because they keep scoring against us. They're horrible. Patrick Bamford genuinely scares me because I've never seen a striker like it. Actually, I have Patson Daka. For those of you who watched my series with Hertha Berlin last year, Patson Daka, who was at Mönchengladbach, he is Patrick Bamford. Patson Daka scored in every match we ever played against him. Every match. I genuinely think we changed league and he actually followed us and continued scoring against us. It was actually insane. But what we're looking for here today is just a good start to the league. Just something, a couple of goals. I'll take a 1-0 win. I'll take something. Max Aarons was someone we looked at in the summer as well, actually, who plays for Leeds currently, mainly because we needed a right back. And again, he's homegrown, which is quite good. Right. I have some questions already. This is exactly starting like the end of last season. Goalkeeper. You're making your debut. I get that. Possibly you don't speak the language yet. Absolutely fine. Your communication's meant to be quite good. Your goalkeeper's meant to be even better. There, you have done none of those things. How are we conceding that goal? I genuinely don't understand how we're conceding that goal. Demanding more from the team immediately. Mendes here with a throw-in just long back to Silva there. And now Salisu and Timber. And can we get the ball forward? That would be lovely. Declan Rice now our new, I'd say probably maybe marquee signing, apart from our goalkeeper who just embarrassed himself. But we're not going to talk about that again, even though we definitely are. Palmer through to Callum Wilson here. Callum Wilson through on goal for ours and his first goal of the season. That is a little bit more like it. Palmer doing Palmer things, giving assists and just being a little bit of a nuisance, playing in a bit of a new role there. I mean, he played a little bit over on the right last season, to be fair, but obviously predominantly played as a central attacking midfielder, which we now don't have. So we really need this formation to work, because I haven't trained any others, because I needed to get tactical familiarity with this one up as fast as possible, and that involves only having one tactic in pre-season, because if you try and do two, training's kind of split between both of them, none of it goes up as fast. Big ball forward there to new signing Cavarat, who's going to pull this one back to Mendes, over to Fernandez. Declan Rice has some great passing. Palmer into the box, tries to chip the goalkeeper. It is saved. But that was a really good move. If we could get some more of that, and our possession is looking beautiful stuff. 61-62 now possession. We will take that all day long. We just need to do a little bit more with it. Just a little bit more. Not a lot more, just a little bit. And we need some of our players to embed very quickly into this side. The likes of Tielemans, the like of Declan Rice, the likes of Cavarat, all massively, massively important. And we need them to embed into our new formation and gel with their new teammates, really, just as fast as humanly possible. Leeds here giving us trouble once again, but that one is nodded back to Silva, and a goalkeeper, rather than distributing it long, just drops it on the floor and passes it short to our defence, and Leeds have nicked it off us here. Salisu though, beautiful tackle, not even a whiff of looking at VAR here, which is great stuff. Big ball forward there. Endo Fernandez now to Wilson, has managed to do something with it, and Palmer into Cavarat, through to Wilson. Wilson rounds the goalkeeper, can't quite manage to get it past the last defender though, and it's just a little bit of a mess momentarily, but it is going to go out for a corner. Palmer going to be taking this one. Aim for Salisu. He scored a bag in pre-season. Salisu calls in problems for the goalkeeper, and now it's going to go out for a corner on the opposite side this time. Once again, I think, no, it's Mendy's taking it this time. Again, we just aim for Salisu. Silva, if you don't aim for Salisu, we aim for Antonio Silva, and that's obviously what I meant. I knew where we were aiming the ball. I'm the manager, for goodness sake. I knew exactly where that one was going. Doesn't really matter where it goes, though, as long as where it ends up is the back of the net, and that is exactly what we've done here. Silva, that man, Silva, scoring a goal for us to put us 2-1 ahead in our first match of the season. Salisu now over to Declan Rice. Mendy's, we look like we're playing a lot more confidently with that defensive midfielder. It could be because it's Declan Rice and he's quite good, at least in Football Manager. He's not bad in real life. Let's not knock him. Palmer over to Timber now. Just keeping that one away from the defender. Can he get a cross in? He can't, but he cuts it back to Tielemans, to Palmer, to Declan Rice, to Mendy's. Lovely passing. That last pass for Mendy's, though, leaving a lot to be desired. And now Leeds going on the counter. Salisu there, closing them down. They're into the box. It's all very scary. Declan Rice heading that one away. Cavarat hooking it away with his foot, and it's a big shot. It's a big shot from range. Luckily for us, it hits the post. That was a very, very long highlight, and it almost ended in absolute disaster for us. Mendy's is looking quite tired. We need to take him off. We could do that by bringing on Pedazra, or we could do it by bringing on Arthur Tiete, who can play as a fullback. I'm kind of tempted to bring him on. Arthur Tiete it is. Salisu having a really, really good game, but looking tired as well. Oh, that means Tiete needs to go in there, really, doesn't it? And then I'd probably say we switch those roles round, because I don't think that Tiete can play as well. So Silva going to come off. I didn't mean to take Silva off. Goodness sake. There we go. That's what we wanted to do. So Badaz was going to go over there. Everyone else is having a decent game and not too tired. So we're just those two changes. That's absolutely fine. Leeds have got a corner and have gone to a 4-2-4. They really want to win this match. If we can counter-attack this fast, though, they're going to be more open at the back now. So it's just down to what can we actually do. Fernandez is looking a bit tired as well now. Should probably take him off. Let's bring on Thomas Lemar as the central attacking midfielder. Timber's going to come off, and Karsdorp is going to make his debut for the club. And Declan Rice is looking tired as well, but he is super important. So I think we leave him on. I think he can last the rest of the match. Palmer's going to come off. Hudson-Odoi is going to go on instead. That's all 5 of our changes made. There isn't much left in this game, though. So hopefully Declan Rice can survive and just protect our back four. Magnian there just booting that one forward, trying to find Cavarat. He can't. But we do win the second ball. And now Rice to Wilson, over to Cavarat, causing all sorts of problems today. Back into Wilson. Hudson-Odoi makes it free. And that is now job done. Great stuff. This is what we wanted last season. We should be dominating against the likes of Leeds and the Brentfords that we're both playing today this season. Crystal Palace, Wolves, all teams we struggled against last season. Admittedly, that wasn't all us. A lot of that was goalkeeper and defensive miscommunications. But I'll take it after we conceded that absolutely obscene first goal. Still don't understand how we conceded, but never mind. Good win for us, lads. Thank you very much. It's lovely. It does put us second in the league. That's it. We're winning the Premier League in the 3rd season of the beta. I mean, probably not, but, you know, we can dream. So we now have to go and get to that match against Brentford. In the meantime, we might sign another player, which we showed at the end of yesterday's episode. But we're just going to click through now, get to Brentford. Well, that's a little bit of a problem. Also, it's not enough money. Alexander Isak, wanted by Manchester City, who have made a bid for him. But 68 million with that value is a little bit of an insult. Also, why the hell do you want Isak? Haven't you got Erling Haaland? Yeah, I haven't got Erling Haaland. Where's Erling Haaland? Is he not in your squad anymore? Hold on. We need to have a talk about Manchester City here. Let's have a look at the senior squad and move this by position. No, Erling Haaland is there. He's only injured. I mean, I'll give you Isak, but you have to give me Haaland. That's the agreement. You've also got Julian Alvarez. You don't need Isak as well. Again, I would be game to take Alvarez and you take Isak. I don't think that's great, but I'd live with it. But that deal that you're offering me right now is just not good enough, per se to say. I'm informed that being made. I want to play in UEFA Champions League. One of the so it goes to one player. Move to Man City. Would give me a chance to fill that goal. Okay, cool. He's happy to stay as long as we qualify for the Champions League this season. I'm happy with that. I can take that. Again, it's not ideal because are we likely to qualify for the Champions League this season? That could be a little bit of an issue, but it's the last season of the beta anyway, so he doesn't have to know that. We are still getting lots and lots of players come through. Yeremy Pino I used in a Chelsea rebuild last season. He was fantastic. Definitely one that I would like to pick up at some point in FM23, but just not at the moment. We still need to get to that match in Brentford. This was right after the Leeds match. Brentford's not for another 6 days. So we are back for that match against Brentford. The team remains relatively untouched apart from Alexander Isak is now fully fit and back in the side with Wilson dropping to the bench. We've also had Moussa Dembele join the side, although my scouting report might have lied to me. Regardless of that though, he did score a lot of goals last season, so he should still, at least on the attribute side, be fully capable if we do need to bring him in. But it means we're just going into this match against Brentford basically the same team as last time, and if we can go out and get relatively the same result as well, I think we'd be very, very happy with that start to this year's Premier League, especially given the start we've had the last 2 seasons. I don't think we've won the first 2 games since we've been doing this series. I don't remember either season winning both opening games. I could be lying about that completely, but I don't remember it either way. Tielemans here, back to Silva. We're just gonna keep hold of the ball for a little bit and not concede any dodgy goals like we did against Leeds. No need for that goal. That's still annoying me. Timber here, bringing the ball forward. He is surrounded instantly by 3 Brentford players, and that one has been put in front of Palmer, who has managed to nick it and whip it into Isak, but Brentford are going to clear that one down the line, but only as far as Antonio Silva, which is very, very nice, and that was sky high. Not exactly the best shot you will ever see from a player in a Newcastle shirt, I wouldn't have thought. But never mind, it was a shot nonetheless. We are looking ultra dominant again here. The one thing that this tactic does do, and I'll just quickly show you, also because I can't remember exactly how I set it up, but with this shorter passing and higher tempo, we're playing out of the fence, we're working into the box. It is allowing us to keep possession. I don't know how well it will work against the likes of Man City, but definitely against the likes of Leeds and the likes of Brentford, it's doing really, really well in terms of keeping possession so far. We're really pinning these teams back. They're playing a very negative formation again. They've basically got a back 5 and then 2 defensive midfielders, which is going to be difficult to break down, admittedly, but equally, oof. If you can get in over the top of it like that, I was about to say, even get behind maybe one of those defenders, there's not really a lot going to be coming up behind you, because all of the players are basically in the box. Maybe the defensive midfielders are sat on the edge of the box, but when they're defending like this, they're all in a big cluster. Cavarat there getting his first goal for the club on his second game, showing he was very much worth buying. 10 shots for us so far in this game against Brentford, which is a really, really good start. Ivan Toney playing for Brentford still. I'm surprised by that. Was he playing for Brentford before? I swear he was. Magnan just coming out there to claim that ball, as he should. We've brought him in to be a very, very good, capable goalkeeper. Stuff like that should be winning easy in the air, which is what he's done there. We're going to put down that opening goal against Leeds as some sort of weird bug miscommunication between the goalkeeper and defender. I don't know what it was. Tielemans here just passing that one forward to Cavarat out on that left wing, who's going to cut inside to Mendes now, who's very, Mendes, who was very, very central there. The resulting rebound has fallen to Cole Palmer, getting his first goal of the season after a pile driver of a shot from the edge of the area there from Declan Rice. Mendes there, passing that one into Rice, and he just smacks it. Isaac then gets tackled. It falls to Palmer, scores a bit of a poacher's goal there. Again, we'll take them however we can get them. We're looking really, really good here. Tielemans here, trying to get his first goal for the club with this free kick from the edge of the area. It hits the post, and it's kicked away. That was very unlucky for him, really. It was a really good shot, to be fair. A lot of targets on lots of targets on shot so far. Yes, that's the sentence. That's what we meant. Another free kick here for us. Mendy's going to be the man to take it this time. It's basically a slightly inward corner. And once again, Silva is the man heading it home. Although we are heading to VAR by the looks of it to see if he went offside. I hope he didn't. That would be his second goal of the season. It would show that our set pieces are starting to work. And apparently they are. I said that was basically a corner, just slightly more outward. And much like in the last match, it is Silva who comes out to head it home, and we are absolutely battering Brentford here. What a lovely, lovely start to the season. Fernandes now nicking the ball and now pushing forward. Can he get a ball through? He can, to Cavarat, who's playing as an inside forward. Swings that one into the box, but it is cleared by Brentford as far as Ivan Toney. But once again, Enzo Fernandez there just coming back, nicking the ball again. We're going to go for the same side to Cavarat. Into Fernandez. He leaves it to run to Alexander Isaac, who gets his first goal of the season on his first start. Fantastic start to the season. We couldn't have a better start than this. This is brilliant, lovely stuff. This is what we want here. This was really good. Fernandez just leaving that one to run to Isaac, who was basically completely unmarked. Everyone focusing on Fernandez there. We look amazing. What a great start. I think we can make a couple of substitutions just to have a look at some of our players. So Arthur Tiete can come on. That would mean Salisu coming off. These guys are they playing? No, they're not playing the wrong way around. That's how I wanted them to play. That's absolutely fine. Don't worry about it. Dinallo could come on. Who do we want to see? I think Dinallo can come on and Karsdorp can come on. Just because the game's already won, we can rest some players, we can rotate a little bit, and we can have a look at our new signings, hopefully, provided we get any sort of highlight now I've brought them on. Would be great. Instead of that, we've got to the 75th minute. We haven't got any more highlights, and we're not going to see any of these players. It's not great, is it? So Maximin is going to come on. No, he's not. See, I don't want him to come on. I don't really need to make any substitutions. This is the thing. I guess we make the substitution, take off Mendes. Silva really needs to ease off those tackles for a second. So we're going to do that. And then who else do we want? I mean, Lamar, just because I want to give him game time. Keep him happy. He obviously wants to be an important player. We haven't agreed that with him. I think we've agreed him to be squad player. But he definitely needs to be getting those minutes. He's good at set pieces. He could go and grab us another one here. I don't think we're going to get another highlight, though. We're just going to go to full time with a 4-0 win against Brentford. It's a very, very good start of the season. I know there's other teams left to play, but as it stands, we're top of the league. Who saw that coming? I mean, the transfers are done. The season has started really, really well. The new signings seem to be embedded. I guess we just run through a bit of this season now. Where are our next big games? We have got Chelsea and Man City there. But I kind of want to go a bit deeper into the season because obviously I'm very aware at this point. So I'm recording this early. But this is going to be Wednesday's episode. If I've got this right, you're watching this on Wednesday, which only leaves us about a week to play through this season. It means we can do it a little bit more in depth, to be fair, but the full game releases on the Tuesday, so maybe we go a little bit deeper in and at least get to maybe, let's say, November. I feel like we owe Wolves because they've beaten us loads, and Liverpool are probably the biggest side on there. So Wolves and Liverpool it is. If you have enjoyed that fantastic start to the season by Newcastle, then please do drop a like down below the video, hit the subscribe button, leave me a comment, say hi. Who's our best new signing based on these performances today? Let me know down below. It all really, really helps out and is very, very much appreciated when you do it. Until next time, though, guys, thank you very much for watching today. I will see you on tomorrow's episode where hopefully we're still flying high with Newcastle. Bye-bye.